Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd do a little video to show a couple of things, also to wish you well at this time when we're all searching for things to do, and hope you are able to play bridge online, if not in person. I wanted to just do a quick video just to show how you can use BridgeBase Online, and this is aimed at people who are used to playing Acol Bridge. I've looked at a couple of websites in the last few weeks, and I think BridgeBase Online is probably certainly the best, or one of the best websites for you to try out. So we're going to just show you how you can get into that, and let's switch to that screen. Here I've just shown you how you log into BridgeBase Online. The first time you'll need to click down here to become a member for free, specify a username and password, and then once you've done that you can just log in. And BridgeBase Online, as most of you know, is what I use for all my hand records showing you how to play various hands. But it has this whole other side of allowing you to play online. And there are a number of tables you could choose. I think quite a good one is if you click on, what did I click on there? Casual, yes, I clicked on casual. And then go down here to click on all public and private bridge clubs. And it's loading up the list of all clubs where you can play. And you could choose Relaxed Bridge Club. You can see that's very popular. The main bridge club is even more popular. But if you want to play against someone who's playing Acol, the Acol Players Bridge Club, that's nothing to do with the Acol Bridge Club. It's just where you'll find people who are used to playing the Acol system rather than 5-card major systems, which are probably more popular around the world. So when you come in here, it's come up with open tables that you can join, and you can sit at one of these places that say sit, but I recommend you don't do that to start with. I recommend you start out maybe by clicking on full tables here, and hopefully that's going to come up with a list of tables where people are already playing, and I'll have an opportunity to sit and watch, or kibitz as it's known. So you can see here these are the open tables. There's a whole load of them. If we scroll down, that little red sign basically means that the person who set up the table doesn't want anyone to watch. So for whatever reason, they don't want other people to watch. But you can join in any of the others that are in progress. And let's just try this one, the first one. We're going to click on join, and we'll see what comes up. By the way, BridgeBase Online has these annoying adverts here, and you can't really get rid of them as far as I know. You can click on that little X, which will clear out the one that's on view, but it will just bring up another one eventually. So here we are. We've joined this table partway through the auction. We can see East West have just bid to 2 spades, and let's see what happens. There's still some bidding to go. Let's see what happens. Looks like 2 spades. Well, they found a spade bid. They've got a heart bid as well. I think they want to be in game on this one, don't you? Let's see how it goes on. It went 1 spade, 2 diamonds, double, pass, 2 hearts, 2 spades. Okay, so let's just see the conclusion of this hand, or at least the conclusion of the bidding. And I'm just having a look to see why it might be quite slow at the moment, but can't really see what's going on. Let's just wait a little bit. Hopefully the bidding will continue in a moment. This while we're waiting, this section here at the bottom is for people to comment, to send messages to other people. And when you come in here, you can either, if you click on here, it will show you who you can send messages to. BridgeBase Online seems a bit slow at the moment. See what's happened. So someone has left the table here. I don't know if you noticed that. Someone was sitting in the west seat and has left. So it could be due to a bad connection, or it could be they've deliberately left the table and they're asking someone to join in. I don't particularly want to join in here, so let's see if anyone else joins. As I was saying here, on the kibitzing, on this section, you can send messages to either an individual, the whole table, the lobby, or the whole club, so use those with some discretion. But the default is to send a message to other kibitzers at the table. So you might send a message here if you wanted to join this table, to say, oh, hi, I'm going to join this table, or you might make a comment or something. You should refrain from any unpleasant language, or you might find yourself thrown out. I think I'm going to go back here because that table has got some problems on it. Let's go back and join another table. This is another full table. Let's join this one here. Again, we're just watching on this table just to see what's going on here. Okay, so here again, we've happened to join this table in the middle of the auction. And how has it gone so far? We went 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 spades. Okay, I suspect we can end up in 4 spades here. Let's see what happens. Let's hope that we don't have the same problems with our connection here. I suspect he's just thinking about bidding some larger number of diamonds. No, he passed. Okay, and South is going to bid what? Yes. 4 spades, right, as predicted. And you can always think about what the opponents might lead here. They might well choose a diamond here. So they bid. Let's see if they do. That little, let a club. That little yellow bar indicates who's next to play. And just while we're here, I'll just show you one other interesting thing that you can do when you're kibitzing a table, is that you can do show double dummy. You can't obviously do that when you're playing a hand, but this is putting on these little green or red markers to indicate how many tricks declarer can make. And basically it's saying that declarer at the moment should be able to make 1 over trick. Okay, so that's what that little green 1 means. Here we can see that if you lead a spade, declarer can make 2 over tricks here, or the diamond is the right thing to lead back there. Okay, leading to 1 over trick. See what happens here. The declarer's going to draw the last trump now, I imagine. And if they finesse in hearts, or maybe they don't even need to, maybe their clubs will become established. Okay, that's the last trump gone. Queen there. Great. Now he knows this, he seems to know that his clubs might be good here. So discarding a diamond. Discarding a heart. And now he's sent this message here saying, I claim 5 more tricks, contract making +1. I think the opponents will have an opportunity to agree to that, and once they have, we'll go on to the next board. These are just random boards, so they're quite entertaining just to watch. One other thing I'll just show you can do, then moving on to the next board there. Let's see. No, history. Okay. History at this table. This was the one we just played, okay? 4 spades +1 by south. They got 650 for that. And I think if you click on other tables, it will show you other results for when other people played this exact hand. So this was a random hand, and you can see most people played it in 4 spades, made +1 there. And if I just enlarge that, make that a bit bigger. Okay. And you can see the scores. This is what's called imp scoring. So others didn't bid game here, then they get a poor score, and one went down in 5 spades, doubled. Okay, so that's very interesting to see. Once you're playing a hand, you can look at it afterwards, and you can also see what other people did on it. It's showing you, while it's playing board 21 here, you can have a look at board 20, and you can actually replay it here, I believe. Yes, you can actually replay the hand as it was played. So a lot of functionality there, and I hope you find that useful. After you've watched for a while, you'll probably want to start playing, and then there are other clubs other groups you might want to join. Just to bring these up briefly. I think there are, as well as the Acol Players Bridge Club, you'll find I think something called the social group. Another important thing is as you play, especially if you play, so there's the Relaxed Bridge Club, for example. As you can see, that's very popular as well. As you play, you'll find that you have friends, other people you play with, and you'll have an opportunity to choose to play with them or to invite them to a game. So that's another very useful feature. Anyway, I hope you found that useful, and as I said, Bridge Base Online seems to be pretty good functionality. If you want to play against the computer, against the robot, that's the one time you have to pay, I believe, or one of the few times you have to play. But a lot of times you can play and watch for nothing. Okay, thanks very much, and hope you're keeping well.